So it's 8:30, gonna walk to Northern Woods. So because I'm a bit pushed for time, I'm gonna go through the woods like me and my dad did yesterday. We're not gonna stop for blackberries like he did every 5 minutes. In fact, less than that actually. But when we get to the top of the hill, so you go through the woods and you go through along the path, the top of the hill. We went right. I think I'm a bit pushed for time. I'm gonna go left. And then it kind of like gradually progresses to go back through Greetland and then back down here, and then I'll come back over the viaduct. It's not been well. Got a very sore throat. So I weighed 15.5 this morning, so I put a couple of pounds on. I mean, I honestly thought I'll have a cheat day. I'm going to be having fish today though, because this is the start of the week where I'm just going to have fish, and only fish. I know what I had wasn't healthy, and rightly so. Now the difference is with KFC, when I had it, I'd done a shitload of walking, but as opposed to yesterday, I'd done only like 4 miles of walking, which is still plenty, but just compared to like when I did like 15-16 miles of walking, it's a bit of a difference. And I've got what have I got left? I've got 13 kilometres left, and then I've completed the 200k challenge. So 6.2 miles to 10k. So it's 8, I would have said it's like 8 miles, 8 or 9 miles, and then I've completed the challenge. So today is the day the rule of 6 starts, which is any gatherings of up to 6 people or more. What is it? I need to get my breath back. I think it was gatherings of 6 and higher, you'd get fined or cautioned at least anyway. Which, well, oh, do you know, yesterday that would have certainly happened, I think. Although you get people like in 3s or 4s and whatnot, or 5s. I guess if it's one family, it's kind of, you can kind of get it, because it's like if it's set like mum and a dad with 3 kids and whatnot, or 4, I don't know. There was a group of lads, I would have said 6 people actually, but it wouldn't have mattered from yesterday anyway. And they're all of them were like, oh, I've got asthma, oh, I've got asthma, oh, I've got asthma, oh, I've got asthma, oh, I'm autistic. And I'm like, looking at you 4 lads, you're the furthest away from being autistic from possible. Because when you're laughing about it, it's like, oh, I'm autistic. It's not funny. You know, it really made me realise something yesterday. I think people just don't care and want to remain in lockdown more. And then people are like, we're going to stay in lockdown in Halifax. I said, yeah. Not that it affects me, because I'm not from Halifax. Where I'm from, we're not in it. We're not in a local lockdown, so if people want to be an arse and spoil it for others and remain in local lockdown, continue on. Because I'm in an area that's not in lockdown. So I don't quite know how, but somebody got stuck in the tree here yesterday. Because when I was walking to work, there was a fire engine truck. And I was like, hey, what's going on here? Oh, that rope swing snapped. My dad literally yesterday said, oh, go on, have a swing on that. And I'm like, no. And somebody's done it. Literally like 2 hours later, walking to work, like, why is there a fire truck there? Because someone's climbed the tree, got stuck, and couldn't get back down. for the next few days. It's going to be humid and warm. Having to shut my left eye, which means my right eye is the one that's open, and my right eye is the blurry one, the lazy one that's not as good. I can still see, but everything's blurred. The sun is so out. I wouldn't have had enough time to go that way and then along and then round, because I reckon by the time I get to the very end, it would have been probably like 9:15, which meant like 15 minutes really to like dash home. So I'm gonna ideally get to home for like 9:30, so then I can have a shower. Oh, pardon me, I'll be drinking that. It's only water though. The best thing I can have when I've got a sore throat, it's like particularly like that bit there, which is like tightened up and quite sore still. Oh, my leg's sore because I've just stung my leg on a nettle. Please don't come up here. See you, dear. Decided to come away from the sun. I just could not see. So yeah, it is the 14th of September. So we're 2 weeks into September. So I've done 2.4 miles. Don't think I'm going to quite do a 5k though. But I can get somewhat close. I'm going to go up Long Hayes and then like back around to home. So actually the walk that I've done will be somewhat a figure of 8. It'll look like a figure of 8. It won't feel like one, but it will have been. Minutes and watch. If the dogs stop, is at 50. So next week, and then from next week then onwards, we're going to be in Scotland. Yeah, so that's going to be nice. And then I would quite like to book some time to go to Scarborough. I haven't yet looked at any hotels yet, but I would like to stay in one for like I think 2 nights again, like I did in Southport. Humidity and temperature for today and tomorrow is going to be the highest it's been for a while, and then Wednesday it just drops. Highest temperature today is 24, highest temperature tomorrow is 23, and then Wednesday highest temperature 16. So we're going to have another mini heat wave. I am well hot now actually. So the dogs probably can go out again, but it'll be incredibly warm. And hopefully less busy, because I can't vlog at all, hardly, because it's so damn busy. And plus the sun is out, so I can't even see at all. Not quite done a 5k. I think looking at some hotels in Scarborough is a good idea.